Hey YouTube. So it is late and I already had the celebration of life. So I am future me talking to past you. I don't know. But just brushing my hair because it looks like crap. And it should look good for the vlog, right? So we'll brush it, make it look at least slightly presentable. Why not? I usually do this off camera, but whatever. So what I wanted to tell you is I got up pretty early and we had to be there at 9 o'clock to get everything ready. We are at the place dropping things. Hello YouTube. I'm here with these super blue skies at the celebration of life. Not everyone's here yet, and I didn't even shower. I feel like crap. I'm gonna try and read this thing that I wrote for Mom. I don't know if I'm gonna record it, but maybe I'll just do a reading just for you guys. I was a completely useless person and did not help anyone get anything ready. But we had a lot of friends and family do that for us. I was just a complete mess, crying and just being useless. But it all started late at night, and my brother decided to show up the day before. But it was really late and the lights were so beautiful. I had to get a photo or a small video of it, and it was amazing. But then my brother showed up, everybody fell asleep, and boom, we are at the venue. Here's the pretty much final setup. Like I said yesterday, I set up a paper that I wanted to read. I wrote it. No AI on this one. This one's all me. Well, the very last sentence was rearranged by Grammarly, but that's about it. So here, I'm gonna reread it. If I start crying again, I'm sorry, but I reread this in front of everybody. I have a photo up here for you. And here you can see me holding the paper. So here, I'll read it. It was titled Mom. My mom is and will always be my hero. My fears have always been of people harming me because of how I was born. Mom shielded me from that and gave me a safe place to stay. I want to remember the good times, like when she would pull my brother and me into the kitchen when we were kids. She would put her arms behind her back and tell us to pick a side. Inside her hands were little toys. She did it for no other reason than she loved us. The beach was another thing she really loved. She would bask in the sun, carrying her camera or phone to film the kids. We'd always walk the street browsing the shops or stop at the arcade for a little bit. But at the end of the day, we always stopped at the pier and ate at Ruby's. She especially loved her grandchildren. Oh, how her eyes sparkled when she gazed at them. She wasn't perfect. None of us are. When she was on the phone, no one else existed in the world but the person she was talking to. This was problematic for a kid who wanted their mom's attention because their brother broke something or did some other crazy thing. That was my brother. He was a little bit of a troublemaker. She internalized a lot of things, which is similar to how I am, where I'll announce my feelings to the world via a camera. It took her a little bit of alcohol to get her feelings out. We called it her truth serum. Mom was such a happy person and tried to find good in everyone she met, which is why we had so many people live with us over the years. She always made sure all of our friends were fed. No one went hungry in her home if she could help it. Even the week before she died, she made sure I had food. The last meal she cooked was a Mexican breakfast of chorizo and papas and chorizo and eggs. Like always, she's put aside a small amount of potatoes for me so I can make my own soy rizo version. She knew I wanted to feel included in family meals, so she would make sure to make extra of anything I could eat. Whenever she had a break from teaching, be it spring, summer, or winter, we always made a trip to Mongolian barbecue. It was our special place where we ate together. She was a huge fan of Hallmark movies. The cheesier, the better. That's one of the many ways Mom and I bonded, through movies like romantic comedies and superhero movies. We especially like to see the Superman ones. I'll especially miss the quiet moments when we simply looked at each other, our emotions shared without words. In front of 70 plus people, I was bawling when I read that. I was bawling just before I started reading it. Just looking at myself in the mirror makes me not want to do anything and just cry. After that, I ended up going with Justin and Sarah and Vanessa all to lunch. It was fantastic. We had ramen, and you can see mine is kind of just about finished already. After lunch, I came home, and there was a bunch of my brother's friends here, and my dad, and we all had a kind of powwow and talked together, and then my brother left. I didn't get any footage of them leaving, but they left. Now it's just Dad and I here alone again. And an empty house. I don't know what else to add, actually. It was nice seeing so many friends and family members that I haven't seen in so long. There's even one that I hadn't seen since 2003, 2004 that I got to see again, which was like they knew me before transition, before I even knew what transition was, before I knew there was a thing called transition, before I knew there was a thing called transgender or transsexual. But it was great seeing everybody. And if any of you guys see this, thank you so much for coming and paying respects to my mom. She left all of you. But for me, tonight, this is a good night. Because I got to feel so much love from so many other people. It made me feel good. But I've been numb all day. Sure, I was crying while I was delivering the letter I wrote, but it all came out when some of my really good friends decided to come. I had 5 or 6 of my friends come to it, and literally I have some pictures. It was full. You probably saw them already. It was full. It was so full. It was a huge hall that could have almost 100 people or more. And both tables, they're huge, long tables that go all the way down, were full. And then there was a bunch of couches and stuff on the side that had some people on them too. I'm going to share all that footage with you probably while I did my little speech. But I hope you guys have a better night, a good night. Better than mine was. I'll see you tomorrow for the transition update.